Welcome back, everybody. It's been a hot second. So if you noticed at the time, it has been a hot second since our last interaction, I guess. So yeah, I guess I should just run down what I been doing this whole time since my last episode. For one, I do apologize for the huge gap between episodes. Life in general has just gotten really complicated in my personal life and at work, so that has unfortunately been affecting things. But anyway, we are okay for now. I'm noticing my character's like not reacting to my voice as much. That's weird. Give me just a second. I don't like messing with this on screen, but I realize I should probably adjust that for testing. 1 2 1 2. Okay, I think that should be okay now. Testing. Hold on. A little better. Is this better? I think it's better. Okay, because yeah, no, that should be better. So apologies for that. I don't like to mess with stuff while I'm on screen, but sometimes I gotta handle some stuff when it breaks. So anyway, where was I saying? Okay, so yeah, so to give you some rough ideas.
Which one?
I have mainly just been grinding in one spot in particular here on the Spire of Blind Faith. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what I do and we'll go from there, okay?
Let's be off.
So, to give you the quick rundown, by this point in the game, you should have gotten more or less everything you really needed to. Any additional items or, things you could have done on your own time, you should have done those already. So what I'd like to do basically is just from the grinding I've been getting a lot of money, so I went back and bought a ton of just the items I could, and we have a bunch of cooking stuff. We have a bunch of stuff for.
Let's check.
Yeah, we have a bunch of cooking stuff. We have a bunch of just items for HP, MP, all that, where I could buy those. Mind you, MP was a bit hard to get. So unfortunately, we are a little bit limited in that option. So typically, what I've been doing was switching between growing the roots the roots we bought for XP and praying here at the shrine. At this time, I'll show you when we get to the actual dungeon, but at this time, we have actually more or less gotten all the stats and skills we really need for the party. I will show those off in just a second. So what I'm just doing right now is just getting the MP for the other party members, where I think would be best for them. Mainly because we are a little bit low on that.
Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery?
Sorry, again, I'm still messing with stuff here because like recently OBS recently updated, and I've been messing with some stuff on my own end, behind the scenes, between projects, when I have time. But anyway, so
What now?
quick show off here. So the party. Oops, sorry, wrong one. So I have Prince maxed out, and then I have all the additional classes I would want for the main character maxed out as well. So I have a good number of skills. I actually decided to really get Tycoon because of its final skill, the Almighty Boost, because my main character does really want to rely on Almighty since he has Royal Slash as one of his ultimate abilities. He has the Royal Sword ability, Sable Dance. This one, let's see. So as long as I have a party of royal characters, we're good, which is basically everybody here. But anyway, for Stroll, we have again Wind Dodge since that's his main danger here. He has Slash Boost since he wants to rely on Slash, extra HP, and high crit chance. Hulkenberg, she has Counter and Magic Counter, so basically there's a chance that if anybody hits her, they basically hit themselves, so that's good. Health Font and Vitalize for the MP regain. I would have liked to give her a Rejuvenate, which actually I think she did via equipment. Yes, she has a Regeneration Belt, so she gets HP back each turn. Nice, mate. We're still rocking that idea of Thief, so a lot of skills boosts his speed and all that. He has Electric Dodge, Item Connoisseur, since he's a makeshift healer in the event things go really, really south. Seal and Plunder Magic, just so he can keep working. Juno's been maxed out. I gave her Max Reveille to boost her skills. Dance of Pure Light Plunder Magic, and Debilitate. So all in all, she's really good for just messing with the enemy and just setting us up for whenever we need it. Yufa, same thing. Almighty Boost, Ice Dodge for her weakness, Heat Riser, and crit chance for the whole party. Basilio, Strike Boost, short range, so as long as he's in the front, he does more damage. Diligent Disciple, so he gets the crit rate increase as well, and Health Font, so he doesn't go down as easily. His main weaknesses are Light and Dark, which I don't think we will really see much of, but I could be wrong, and mind you, I don't plan to go with Basilio for the final boss.
Okay, then.
He's more just to help me get through the dungeon, along with Heisme and Stroll as my main party for that. But just to go show you what I've been doing in here, like I said, I've mainly been just grinding and just clearing out stuff for stats and MP. So what I did was basically just... This tower in particular is really good for setting the party rate for any... archetype XP more than anything. Plus it's decent for item drops and... Excuse me. I'm a little rusty on this. Wow, you stop doing this for a few days and all your knowledge goes out the window. I guess that's why they say consistency is key when it comes to anything like...
Come on! How's that?
She's not even just nervous. She just came back for like 2 weeks of no recordings. Actually, more like 3 weeks almost at this point. But anyway, shouldn't be this nervous. But yeah, you get items, you get good XP for your archetypes, and if you're running a party of just fully maxed out archetypes, which is what I did for the most part, you can actually get the 1,000, the Pure Light, which gives you 1,000 per, like that one, Hero's Leaf of Life, or Leaf of Light. Leaf of Life. Well, actually, that's not even another game, but we won't get into that right now. So what you want to do, basically, to grind is just come here, clear out this last 4 enemies. You'll probably take a few straight hits here and there, but not to worry. Like I said, these guys actually have a chance to drop healing items, so if you get hit a few times here and there, not a big deal. If you want to make sure you're hitting those items, those healing items, just equip any skills you have to use item drops. So if you have anybody with a... If your main character has like any skills from Merchant or Cocoon, you can do that. Because once you go through this, you get 5k in just archetype experience.
What now?
And there you go. Mind you, like right now the party isn't like fully statted for...
I've acquired a new power.
Isn't fully statted out for this, so we won't get all the pure lights we normally, or the leaf lights, all the leaf wow, we won't get all the XP out of we would normally get, so, but that's fine. At least I already got everything else like statted out, so as much as I could. I am not going to 100% this game. I do not like this game is way too big for that, and I missed a lot of things early on, so it's not even possible at this point. But anyway. Therese said you just go into Academia if you want to get something or talk to...
Welcome.
Or talk to Peach here. Just do that and go from there. Do you want to check one thing? Not that one. This one. Do I have any items? I'm missing one, the Mind Mask, but I don't know where I could... I have no idea where I could find these. I could probably look it up, but it's fine. It's not a huge loss for me. Like I said, not 100% in the game. I got all the good ones anyway, so...
Oh, you'll come again.
Let's see here. So anyway, once you're done, like, you just rinse repeat as many times as you need to. What I recommend is just set yourself goals so you can come and go as you please and just reset. And you have an excuse to just be resetting or not resetting. You have an excuse to just...
What?
In that case,
Let's head back.
Go in and out of the runner. That's what I'm looking for. You can go in and out of the runner without much issue. But anyway, moving on. So once you're done here, and once you're done for the day, just leave, come back, rinse and repeat until you're at the last day. But anyway, let's return to town because we are... Oops, again, I keep bumping into the mic, or rather my cable. Like, I'm trying to not blow out anything, and I realized like my sound settings are messed up, so
Okay then.
I'm trying to adjust it on the fly a little bit here.
Right?
I didn't think the OBS update would mess things up the way it did. Oh well, too late.
Finally.
Well, we finally have the Lord of Oceanus and Montari on board.
You could say.
Both are run to the core mind, but all the same, they remain the sovereign lords of principalities. Time is short, so we can't afford to overlook their influence and connections. We'll have them speak out against the ridings in the city. This should help contain the situation, if only a little.
Whoa.
Nice work, Paulton.
Ah.
Not the first time I thought of this, William, but I'm glad to have met you and stand beside you now. I've always had a rebellious streak, you know. I was first under the church's heel, but as soon as I started feeling a heat myself, I would relent. I was just avoiding confrontation, learning a bit too late that maybe I wasted a lot of my life drowning in anxiety like that. But in the end, you did turn to face it. Yes, well, you showed me what I want to be in this world. All those who struggle deserve to know the truth, to have access to information unfettered, without slant or bias.
Isn't that...
That struggle, that anxiety, it is what caused Magla to swell up from the heart. And facing those fears is what turns Magla into magic.
I guess...
I wish people could learn that nature, that there's natural to feel anxious, not something to be afraid of. Right. When his crippled, tiny, absolute minuscule chance Louis uses his brand the magic or whatever he's got up his sleeve to turn people to humans.
How goes it?
Why, I rip my heart right out my own chest. Show him then and there I'd rather die than turn to a monster. I admire your spirit.
Hey.
Don't do that, actually. Oh, believe me, I'd rather not. Not the slightest interest in seeing what color my own heart is.
So,
Well, tomorrow's a grand finale.
I'll see you later.
If you finally things to say to anyone, best do it now. I hate for you to head out your big to-do with regrets.
all good.
Yeah, well, might not get another chance. Why not spend some time with someone? Oh, well, this is interesting.
Let's go see.
Our last chance to relax this. Let's just take him to everyone so you can push forward without regrets. And while you're at it, if you have completed your requests you haven't reported back on, tonight's the night. Well, I already got all that done, so. Probably that we don't have to just get like pick up one person. We can talk to everybody because that's what I want to do. But anyway, that's more or less my plan, and that's more or less what I was doing. And you guys can just adjust as you want to. So, go ahead from there. What I recommend is between your days, just do shopping, item appraisals, whatever you need to do. Like I said, you can get a lot of stuff really easily and go from there.
So,
Last
It's
tomorrow,
finally
so try and
time.
decide this once and for all. There's something I should like talk to you about under circumstances. Probably join me outside at the gate. We visited this place once before. I trust you recall that time. You have fought Rodan.
Well, sure.
yes.
Indeed, in following our clash, he was taken to custody. Paid me to say the Grand Trout is still plagued by rampant looting and theft. I dare say the issue has only worsened without Rodan present. This is the cause of Crimson Sky. Fears got into the people, and even the previously civil-minded have gone mad. Fear is a cunning beast. It lurks within, patting itself on our insecurities. Only it bursts its fangs when we're most vulnerable. We all become its prey. I put many beasts to the sword, yet the method of subduing the creature known as fear still eludes me. I think, in my honest opinion, I think you need to learn to live with it. Fear is always going to be there. There's always going to be that anxiety, that doubt that something's going to go wrong in life. So I think it's best to learn to live with it. To live alongside it rather than being gripped by it. It's a fortitude that most difficult to achieve. In the past, there were nights where I seemed certain that the beast within would devour me whole. I put myself to blame. At times I shut my eyes to the world and felt my own deceptions. Of so many days in this manner, convinced that I had found strength. Until last, I met you, fell in with our comrades, and came to know the very many people. It was only then that I understood that I was not alone.
I
to depend on you and expect a great many things from all of you. Would you believe me if I said that on some level this brings me some shame? I think you've gotten stronger.
No.
In my eyes, you have undoubtedly become stronger.
Indeed.
Indeed. I fought so long to protect others, and now find myself with allies who shield me in turn. It is an experience that made me realize that all I could not accomplish alone. Those who seek to be the sole vessel of power, such as Louise or Rodolphe, their solitude offers some strength, yes, but I suppose great many vulnerabilities. You protected. Hold on. My gosh, my sounds messed up. Let's all get out. I think it's better. I don't want to erase it too much and. Okay, what about this? There you go. I think that should do it. I erase it too much and it starts speaking like no one's business. If I don't do it enough, I don't think you can hear me with the music. But anyway, you protected me countless times when I believed it was my duty to protect you. I owe you the deepest gratitude, for without you, I would not be able to fight as I do now.
Why.
Our time together brought about an epiphany. I do not seek a one-sided fealty, but as a knight, I wish to serve under a king who supports me as I do them. I'll count on you as always. I'll continue to place my trust in you as I always have.
I thank you.
You have my thanks. Beginning tomorrow, I shall support you as a true knight of the king. I swear this to you, and proof of my blood. I present you with this. Alex bestowed upon me when I first received my knighthood. In it, the will of a knight. Perhaps one might call it a knight's soul, even inscribed.
You see?
Your reign will be a period of tumult. You shall bear a great many burdens, and that which bears your way will not be so blank and white as Louise. Do you understand this? You shall face every single individual across the land who has pushed their fears and anxiety onto people like His late Majesty and Louise. Many will not even make an effort to bear their own anxiety again. They'll pretend not to notice until they can push it onto someone else, someone such as you.
'Tis all right.
I have little in comfort except to say that you shall have allies like me by your side to bear it all. I hope you never forget that. I hope that wasn't just like a one choice, because if it was, then darn it. But no, thank goodness no. Now what's the item you gave us? I'm curious.
What now?
A thick book containing sign. Can you equip that, or? I don't think you can. That, or it's just... No, you can't. I think it's just like a passive buff while we have it in there. Mind you, I think it's meant for us, depending on what class we have equipped, but anyway. Mister, do you have a big job tomorrow? You want to do the same thing that Pa tried to do that day, don't you? That's why I want to talk. Are you sure I'm not bothering you, mister? I know you're really busy and all. Yay, that's great. There's so much I want to talk to you about. The other day I played with my friends and we drew pictures and chalk in the hallway. We drew lots of flowers and houses and then... Oh yeah, one of the nice men came to get food and said he found a job. He makes plates now and then,
It'll be fine.
You don't talk to me all at once. Take your time. Okay. Yeah, it's been lots of fun, but now everyone in town's been kind of scary lately. They all seem really nervous, and some of them have even been saying that a lot of people are going to die tomorrow. But I know better. Once you become king, everyone will be happy again. I've been talking to a lot of people, but they don't believe me. Some people even think that things will get worse. They say a child can't get anything done. Well, not true, is it? Not with all you at my side. You never could do it alone. There's nothing I can't do with everyone at my side.
I see.
Right. And you have my support too, mister. How can I help though? Oh, I'll talk to everyone. I'll tell them about a place where we can all proudly call home. Maybe everyone feel like I did before, like they got nowhere to go and everybody else is just out to judge them or something, or hurt them. But mister, you really make this country without all that, where it'll be peaceful and kind, nobody cries. There'll be a place for everyone. If I tell people that, do you think they'll feel better?
Right.
I think that will definitely help.
Yeah.
Then okay. I'll tell everyone as soon as I can, starting tomorrow morning. I want to do my best for everyone, just like Papa and Mister.
Maria?
Well, you're looking very happy, Maria. Anyway, don't forget about the things you want to give him, okay? Oh, that's right!
Okay.
Here you go, for you, Mister. Handmade charm. Aww.
This.
I mean, Miss Babine. I'll make sure you and everyone else comes back safe and sound. Okay. Thank you. Next time you see me, I'll be king. I suited myself, stitch by stitch. It's kind of messy, but I try my best. Don't look inside, it's kind of embarrassing. Aww, that's so sweet. I'm wondering, is anybody in the inn or is... Actually, no, let me talk to you.
Yep.
Please, whatever
Trials,
you
have
can
already
do.
claimed, victory over, and I know.
It's
please.
okay.
I'd be surprised if you... As I said, I'd be surprised if you actually had some kind of dialogue regarding Luis. Did you have something to say? Nope, just that. Anybody in here? Nope. So I'm guessing everybody else is somewhere out and about on the street, so... Okay. So let's start hunting, I guess.
Pardon?
All right then.
Actually, we could just do that, is just quickly just find each person so we don't have to look for them. Can't remember.
At last.
Tomorrow, we settle things with Luis for good. We are prepared as we can be, so why not pass time over a hot meal at the Honeybee? I was just there! Come on, people. Don't make... whatever.
Now then.
No. Now let's dig in. I asked Feline to go over the load. Just make sure. Once again, I asked Feline to go out and load us up with extra special dishes. What a grand feast. Quite a grand feast.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we battle Louise, do we not? We need to eat well and keep our spirits high. Feline keeps it coming if you would. Don't.
Huh?
Mister, you ate all that meat! I served more people than usually finish too. Shall I bring out another helping?
No.
No, this was more than enough. It was great, thank you. Tomorrow you're going to fight, right? Ah, almost correct, Maria. We're going to fight and win. Then this guy here will be king and make a good country. Good country? A country where no one cries. Yeah. And so won't you cheer us on, Maria?
Yeah.
Of course. I'll always cheer for you. Miss Feline will too, right? Naturally. We'll wait here and we'll wait here with bated breath for their triumphant return, won't we? Good country, you know. William had felt even for a moment that Louis' ideology had merit might not be in this fight. But you know, that's not the case. He desires a country where the weak and helpless are cold. Everyone who knows and sees that, yet do nothing. No one would benefit by saying such people. That would be written off as... No, they would be written off as a loss. And yet the masses still support Louis. When did our country become so bleak? will help anyone need. It started as little more than a clever campaign slogan, but thinking back, I think we all felt power in those words. Still, speaking the words is easy, but acting them is another thing entirely, even for working. Well, I'm not giving up either way.
Right.
You're right, but just because it's difficult doesn't mean I'm going to give up. Haha, now that's what makes you, you.
Got a moment?
Remember, the inheritance my parents left me was all the people of Helia. Our people are our greatest fortune. I will never forget that. My parents were good lords, and the people of Helia loved them for it. I truly hope that, with all my heart, this country will become that and more.
Take this.
So I want you to have this. Short sword has been passed down through the house latest for generations. It's said to protect its owner. The fact I survived until now is proof of that.
Hey,
No matter what happens tomorrow, win. Don't die. You must fight for the sake of the many lives of this country.
it'll be all right.
I'll be alright. I'll be right there with you. You know, with these little conversations, it's quite nice. It gives us hope that whatever comes next, things can be better. What happened here? How did you die? You were a clever who lent an ear to my thoughts. This can't be happening. Well, things are still bleak. But anyway, I like these little vignettes because it gives the people a little bit more personality, if that makes sense. And it shows
What
that
should we do?
we have made an impact with them, so I'm glad we got to know them. I feel like the game did go stretch out a bit more than it needed to, but anyway, that's just me.
Finally.
So it all ends tomorrow. I could use some time to collect my thoughts beforehand. Would you care to join me for a bit? Tonight's drink is with it indeed. I could use a drink.
So then,
Apologies, but you are not yet of age. Soon, perhaps. I do truly look forward to the day when you and I will enjoy a drink together.
However,
It's been a long road, Chess, but tomorrow we fight to decide the fate of the country. It is a strange notion to contemplate. Previously, I used alcohol to blunt the edge of sorrow's blade, but no. Rather, the self-administered poison which I used to hasten my own departure from this world.
oh,
But as it grates my lips on the night, I'll find the flavor has changed completely. It's better now?
yes.
Quite. I think that the alcohol became a part of my flesh and blood, permeates that much deeper. Previously a matter not when I died. But now that I have dedicated myself to living on for my son, I shall no longer await death, but will endure to not waste life. Tomorrow, clutching all that I have left of him, I am to witness the dawn of a new future for this country. That is my new purpose, the reason I rise each day.
Cheers.
And so tonight, I raise my glass and make a toast to my star of a hope. Are you referring to me? When I resigned to live out my days in the cave, who came to me with renewed hope and Tao? Who else could it be but you? And not just I whom you inspired. In addition to my fellow villagers, a great many people now believe in a brighter future, with the only common thread among them being you. Whatever darkness lies before us, I believe the idea you herald will shine above many.
Surely.
For those who suffer, for those who roam without purpose, and those who are paralyzed by inaction, with the light upon their breasts, they shall step forward once more.
Now then.
Before you turn aside, there's something I would like to give you. Ash meteorite bracelet. Ooh. It's an amulet from my hometown, crafted from rock that shimmered even in total absence of light. Perfect for finding one's way. Parents often give them to their children, hoping the amulet will protect their kin when they cannot. befitting of our situation, isn't it?
Well then,
Now then, let us head back in and prepare. An eventful day is ahead of us. My gosh, this game is just trying to make me cry right now, isn't it? But it makes sense. Like I said, these are the kind of moments you want to have before things
Oh, hey!
before things go to hell in a handbasket. So, Juna, what do you got? You're here as well. I'm finally fighting Louise tomorrow. Don't mind when someone I'd like to go before we fight. Will you come with me? Here we are.
Hold on a second.
Tomorrow's the battle we've put our lives in line for. I thought I'd let Rel and Fidelio know. Is this place sentimental?
This place.
Here.
It's here that my sister lived and treated the sick. She saw her work as atonement, but she saved so many lives in the process. Fidelio and Basilia were two of those people. She brought them back from the brink of death. Feels like ages ago now. Rel and Fidelio kept their emotions buried deep, but the love they had for my sister was real, wasn't it? They loved more than that.
No.
Their love wasn't limited to your voice. I wonder if that's true. But sometimes, I think I'm thinking is all I amount to. And while I'm proud I've made myself self-sufficient, it can be a lonely way to live. I guess sometimes I just wish to be accepted for who I am as a person, and not just a pretty voice.
And?
Ugh, why am I spilling guts like this? I accept you as a person, Juna.
Huh?
Now hold on, you can't just say that kind of thing with a straight face. I call foul. Then again, you didn't make me a promise, remember? You promised we'd work to make a world where people could listen to me sing with peace in their hearts. And thinking about it, something struck me. Where would you be in that scenario? Listening from a faraway throne, or would you be by my side? I'm meaning to ask you that, but I keep putting it off. Your answer would feel like our story's end, and I'm not ready for it to be over.
Yep.
So I'll ask you when this is truly over. After the day you're here and you become king, then you can answer me. We'll talk when it's over then.
Thanks.
Thanks. Now I feel I can fight with everything I've got tomorrow. Tomorrow, the performance of a lifetime. I expect you in the audience, Rella, Fidelio. We're getting late. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back.
Look at this.
Oh, one more thing. I want to give you this and hold it close, so you'll never forget me. Erica's flower bookmark. Oh, Eureka's. Yeah. This flower used to represent fear and humiliation to me, but once you become king, I hope it comes to mean liberty. One day this country will balk at the idea of innocent children turned to slaves. It may not be easy. In fact, many will probably oppose it. But we will still have to make it happen. We have to believe in our ideals and continue forward. William, you feel the same way, don't you? June and I went back together, discussing hope for the brighter future. Okay, let's see here. Next person. Okay. If also has something else, so
I must say.
let's see what's going on with her.
It's finally here.
Everything will be decided tomorrow. I'd like to visit my brother before we fight. Would you teleport me to Adria? Brother!
You've come.
Well, this is my dearest sister, and you, with William in tow. Have you come all this way to see me? Yes! I need to talk to you at any cost. We told Edina about tomorrow's decisive battle against Louise. Tomorrow's the final day, is it? Then allow me to take this opportunity to speak with you. I want to stop Louise and take the throne. What are your plans for what follows? Surely you don't imagine the book will close on happily ever after. Your people will not be a monolith. Even your supporters who agree with you have varied expectations. Those differences will drag you down. All enemies knock at the shadows.
Right.
You're right, and I'm prepared for that.
Oh,
You worry too much, brother. William will have us with him. No matter how thorny the path he walks becomes, we're all determined to walk beside him. Good. If you are resolved, I have nothing further to say. I pray that with every step you take, the path will bear fruit. Listen for words of our victory tomorrow, brother. We're going to survive. We will most certainly return to the island.
now that you mention it.
Oh wait, I have something I wanted to give you, William. I'll return to the house and retrieve it. Juva, always in a hurry. She never changes. I have been looking after her for a long time, but I think it's time I entrust that role to someone else. Well, I guess leave her to me then.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Yufa trusts you too, actually. It's quite clear she does more than that. If you've been planting false expectations in my sister's head, I hope you know I won't stay quiet about it. I sense hostility from Edina, who supports a fake smile. Looks like you two are having a rousing conversation. Indeed, we were talking about the swarm of vicious mounting sharks that teem the night seas. Something that if someone were to throw it in, they died instantly. You told me that lie all the time when I was a child. Bad children who lie would be thrown to sea at night.
What is it?
Say, look a little pale, William. What's wrong? Well, didn't you say you have something to give him?
See this for yourself.
Ah, yes I do. Here, William. For your hands only. Bling shell. This is a shell of ripple snail. It's a good luck charm here on the island. If you hold it to here, you can hear the sound of the ocean. Legends say it contains the prayer from its owner to return home safely, like how the waves return to shore. Wives give these to their husbands when they head out to sea. That's quite the gift. I saw that. I saw that little tug on your at his collar. I like the fact that they added that. Edine's expression as well. Oh, did I say their husbands? Anyway, let's get going. Well, we have a big day ahead of us. You was such a delight. I ship this, and it's obvious that the brother wants to disapprove, but he can't. I mean, honestly, if we're talking, like, let me be real. If you become a new king and you want to set precedents for stuff, marrying people like that straight off the bat is going to be the best way to do it. And you were right here. I did not mean to want to, but that works. I didn't think you'd come to see me at a time like this. Welcome. You've come all this way. We can talk as long as you like.
So,
Those Ujif children took in seem to be regaining their spirits little by little.
yes.
Grief of losing their parents and hometown is not easily buried, of course, but I thought enlisting them as my helpers might prove a welcome distraction. Nothing unsafe, I hope. No, I have no intention of putting such small children on anything dangerous. That's what I have you here for, after all. I've been racking my brain trying to think of a function for any niner that would not be used for a weapon. If I have any ideas of my own, I asked the children. It was like I'd open a floodgate, idea after idea. Jet shoes based on wind propulsion. Super brooms that clean the floor with water and wind magic combined. Sounds fun.
Yes.
Indeed, they dreamed up all these kinds of things. Even better is that the suggestions really could improve people's lives with little adjustments for practicality. They also suggest a pen that could write sparkling texts, an instrument that could play itself. Of course, I asked what the point of these trifles could be. The response, it'd be fun. In short, they're playthings. The thought took me entirely off guard. Their suggestions were worthless as weapons. They barely even sounded useful. But I could certainly see them putting smiles on children's faces.
Fair point.
Perhaps that's just what this country needs. Something good from nothing but a smile now and then. I think you might be right.
Yes.
It might do some good, but I think I'm a little broader than igniters alone. Sanctism dominates the country in many ways. They profit off of every destructive igniter sold, while entertainment and tools are simple utilities that are restricted. I'm going to change that. I'll make a country known for better products, tools for happiness instead of violence.
Listen.
As for the country you dreamed of, excuse me. As for the country you dream of, you have not even set foot on the path yet. To look at the distance you must tread, many would advise against it, but I will walk it besides you. I know I can count on you. Just watch. Between my connections, my tech, and my businesses, a simple task. William, give me your hand. Reaching out to someone without any sort of self-interest calculations. I haven't done this since I was a child. I was too scared. Yet somehow, you make it possible. My dreams, my aspirations. Let this handshake be entrusted them onto you. A small trinket of some sort was placed in your palm, entrusting it to me. Brigitta's brooch. Ooh, that is personal.
This here.
Personally, cut and polished, I'll have you know. I looked for a black crystal with the gleam of the same clarity of your eyes. Meek little thing to hold, but I hope you can feel how heavy the wishes, how heavy my wishes have made it. May fortune favor you. Don't die, William. You are hope for the children, for me, and hope is not easily replaced. I agree. It's a simple sentence and simple thing to hear in these stories, but when people bring it up, yes, hope is frail, but when you're willing to put trust in someone, when you're willing to put forth the effort to uphold it, you can do a lot of amazing things, honestly, and there's no shame in that.
Oh.
I knew it. I saw this come all soon. So you should for the city, everything country was upended. It's to you, all because of you. Give it back. Bring back the things we had before you appeared, when we had peace. It's already too late, but those words of yours, you weren't lying, were you? You can't turn back time, can you? You're the one we can rely on now. For Elda to be our last hope. This country must truly be in a sorry state. Something to think about, but prove me wrong, boy. Save this country.
Right.
She can't help insulting us to the very end. But she's not completely wrong this time. This is our responsibility. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Basilio.
I'll do it.
There you are.
Finally.
Guess this is it. You finally stole things with Louis. Though skylining like this doesn't exactly feel encouraging, you know. Say, you need a breather at all? We could visit the ocean if you like. Wouldn't big moon to teleport to.
All right.
First time I saw the ocean. Know what I said? God damn, biggest pond I've ever seen. Still got a good laugh out of that one. Del, Lady Rhea, Binka. I thought we'd always be together. I figured I'd relive my life that way I wanted. Now I got some perspective on it. There's so much I never did. Somehow, it never really hit me that I could die at any moment. Just like that. Everything I am could certainly end, even after nearly dying as a kid. Real stupid, aren't I? I would say that's normal.
Listen.
No, I think that's true for anybody.
Yeah.
Suppose.
I'll tell.
I think Del wanted to stay by Lady June aside for the rest of his days. Never said it, of course, but I could tell. Always in his eyes when he was looking at her. But he'll never see her again. And me, I'll never see little Rayla again either. I never got to tell her how she saved me. I really admired her. Never told her how I felt about her, and how I never will. I once swore to you right there that I'd make a world where everyone could smile and laugh. Lady Rayla, Binka, and Dell. They're all tangled up in the worst part of this twisted country, and they all suffered for it. This land runs on suffering, and somehow, all its weak and meek end up fuel for the fires. A crown on your head won't make it easier to change. Are you giving up? You're putting words in my mouth now. All I said is gonna take time. Nothing happens as fast as you want it to. Lots of people are gonna resist change. It's a scary thing, y'all. Still though, the fear if we're gonna win for the same thing, they'll be forced to be reckoning with. Slow or not, this piece of the shite world will change. I want to start seeing the light of from hanging about with you. No matter what goes down tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure that crown's yours. Actually, I got another reason for being here today. Hold on a sec.
Here.
Just brought this. Here, take it. Golden perfume. What? Did I read that right? Golden perfume cream? It's made of rare beeswax or something, apparently. They say it's sent to brings good fortune. Lady Rail had it when she was fixing me up. Gave me a little dab on both cheeks. Said she hoped I could smile again. Hope my luck would turn some rat like me. So now I'm giving it to you, William. Hope fortune favors you tomorrow.
All right.
I suppose we better head back. Big day ahead, yeah? I don't know what this accent is. I'm sorry. I'm giving them such a weird accent, but anyway. Progress is progress. Okay. I'm surprised we don't have one for Galaga, but I guess that's you know what it's probably gonna be? It's just gonna probably be the last one. Might as well just keep heading down the list.
Even so.
Actually, not. Still, now that can make sense. We've been doing this whole game. Well, tomorrow's the main event, isn't it? Thought it'd be nice to have a bit chat before then. How about if we go somewhere nice view? A quick teleport should do the trick.
Whoa!
Ooh, that's a grand meteor shower. The sky itself is wishing us good luck. The dancing stars, eh? It's for your luck too.
Quite.
Oh, bound to be. I'm the sky's own soulmate after all. Looking forward to storming the palace tomorrow, though I wish it was showering us with dragon crystals. I've mentioned dragon crystals before, haven't I? There remains a great magical entity floating high up in the heavens. Sometimes find them crashing down in the mountains. We take those across them for gauntlet runners, you see, semi-biological components. My dream was to fly into the sky and pluck one straight from the firmament. Was.
Yep.
Well, now I've gone above the horizon, I've flown, and if I don't stop here, one day the crystal in the heavens will be within reach. Well, it makes me wonder if I spent a lifetime honing my skills and stuffing myself with knowledge. I can't let myself be satisfied with flying alone, can I? Until now, all my research and progress has been for the sake of my own dream. The idea of doing it for altruism or public good, poppycock, far too abstract for my taste.
But
But this journey of seeing you work from palace for the people, for a better world, cut into my skin and burns in me like the same mad passion and most ambitious projects. For an invention of mine to help someone out there or give them joy. That's my part in changing this land, eh? Oh, we got thunder rolling in. You might hear rumbling in the background. Just like what you and our merry band do, tromping all over, helping all sorts. A chain that happens, one city at a time, instead of being by word of some lofty authority. This world is full of inconvenience and irrationalities. What? My lad. That's why I intend to change, one invention at a time. Well, what would you make?
Well,
Not one, chum. After all, up until now, I have rather one-track mind for runner alone. But soon enough, you'll be crowned king, and that'll be that. But you do know the road ahead is only going to be bumpier, don't you? I imagine a grand title like Your Majesty will crush the very backs of most who wore it. And yet you're rather looking forward to it, aren't you? That reminds me, there's something I'd like you to have. Oh, Dragon Crystal Specimen, nice. First Dragon Crystal I ever found. Just a shard, really, not enough to magical power for any practical application. But when it picked up, this is when my dream hit me. One day, I'm going to go to the skies, and now here we are.
I'll do it.
I'll get you up to Luis tomorrow, no matter what. I'll make the impossible possible.
Hey,
You hear me, lad? Don't falter now. After gazing for a while, Nereus and I returned to the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, my allergies. Why is my allergies like kicking in?
understood.
Like what a sneeze. My gosh. Well, you know what? He's right over here, so might as well just hop in.
now
More,
where
my
was
good
I?
man. What words of wisdom do you have for us? I talk more about my final. I tell more about my final battle with Luis tomorrow. I see. So at last we have reached the final battle for the throne. Luis is a foe more fearsome than any you have faced. Do you truly believe you can defeat him? I know I'll win.
Leave it to me. Yes.
Good. Spoken like king to be, and striving towards the apex of all archetypes. You've surely marked yourself a worthy ruler. If you were to take the throne, that would thusly end my imprisonment under the last king's decree.
I have faith in you.
I trust that you win. You must, if I am ever to know freedom again. However selfish that reason that is. Understood. Given the rest, I expect some kind of compensation. When did you become so shrewd? I'm sure I'll think of something.
How delightful.
To finally be allowed back into the world I've dreamed of. Ah. But under my reign, it would seem a new world altogether. Or under your reign, I'm sorry. Perhaps you saw phantasms in my image throughout your travels, but that's all they were. Thoughts of all this, a mind locked in this prison. I wish I could travel the lands again as I did with my youth. Extraordinary sights I would see.
Indeed.
First to the royal capital Grand Trad, I would content to watch the people go by their daily lives. And after Brilhaven by way of Matria. That sounds like a familiar path. And so it should, after all, the tales of the journey have inspired me so much. I wish I could travel at your side if chance is this, no matter how soon I'll take it. I suppose that's a dangerous, insolent proposal for a king to be. Still, once you're a king, even if you decide to tour the country or return to the road, please, allow me to join you. Sounds good to me.
I thank you.
Thank you. To off the country you bore anew, together with its new king, it is like a dream. My heart bursts with anticipation. Ah, that reminds me, I'm sure this virtually prepare for our trip together. But let me give you this. White Raven Quill.
What say you?
For all you have learned. For graduation from your studies in the academia, I award this diploma. let its white wing mark your flight to the
I can
bookish
hardly
nest.
wait.
Now, once you leave this place, we shall remain apart for a short while, but I look forward to seeing you again soon.
I've been waiting.
Okay, let's see. So, there's that one. Let's wrap up with Katrina. Of the main characters, I like her the most, so let's end up on a high note, shall we? Okay.
Greetings.
Hey! Things have gone quite interesting. I know you're a busy fellow, but you and I are friends. Could we talk elsewhere for a minute?
Oh?
Accommodate to the very end, I hardly believe it, and I dare say you have made dying for your sake quite worth it. Any plans for resurrection?
So,
That depends on you. I'm contemplating what to do next after your king. I'm certain it'll be chaotic in this country for some time. First, we'll have the loudmouth chops hungering people, scoundrels shoring for soldiering books by milking our muddled masses before anyone's the wiser. And of course, the scoundrels will have great political and financial interests. You'll have to venture into lying, and you'll have vultures lying wait around every corner.
that's true, but
All the better. Tell them to bring it on.
interesting.
How very likely to say that. In the end, what choice do you have? If you can't pawn it off to someone else, best to buckle down and take it on. But don't worry. I will not leave you on your own devices. Perhaps I'll let your political arena be your speaker of sorts. You have your political opponents in the years ahead doing their best to drag you down, undermine your deals and line to their pockets while they're at it. I'd figure I'd take us a silver tongue of mine to uniformly dismantle their schemes and force their timely exunt.
Well,
That's reassuring to hear.
interesting.
I'll see old employers for what they are. A lie for a lie. A sick a bad guy on the bad guy, in other words. My nature has changed, not one iota. I am a two-faced trickster who schemes upon and deceiving others. But I could not truly glimpse how hopeful your aim to create this country. So I use my lies to support you until the day you die, surely? Surely there are all sorts of lies my mothers would overlook, yes?
Moving on.
I'm glad to admit you. Before we part, I have but one word to advise you, my future king. If ever an enemy appears insurmountable, tell yourself this. My opponent is strong, but that is all they are. It's fine to fear an enemy's strength, but let not the fear consume you. See yourself and remember, the enemy is strong, yet I will
It's
prevail.
fine.
Determination will be your power. Determination is all you need to break through. If it is the weapon you will wield to seize your tomorrow.
Well then,
With that farewell, I leave you with both my parting exaltment and my toll for departing penalties. There's a folded up envelope stuck onto the shoulder of strap of my bag. Inside is a silver coin I've never seen before with an identical design on either side. Oh my gosh! I feel Alonso's conjure, a man of many faces, now unmasked. Mysterious silver coin.
impressive.
Barton?
You've come.
Now I hear you have a rather difficult path ahead of ye. But I'm happy you came to see me despite all it. You've come all this way for what we have ourselves a wee chat.
The truth is,
Ever since that attack from the human, townspeople have slowly but surely come around to participate in the security activities. I consider that a great welcome change, but sound tired. I don't think I've ever been more so exhausted in my whole life. The security policies, the methods of self-government, all that needs to buy in from the people. We need everyone's voices both speak to both speak and be heard. The hope is we can find a compromise among all the different opinions we have to make a change. It's not easy leading such an affair, let me tell you.
It'll be fine.
You can do it, Barton. I know you can.
Thank you truly.
Thank you for your report. And you're no stranger to what I'm talking about,
I
are you?
haven't a choice.
A king chosen by the people will be different from any other king we've ever had. Every citizen expects something from you, and you'll feel a duty to live up to that expectation. This country is made up of most allied states, with the word salad. With major cities as the capital of each state. But now they all exist under one nation. Each region has their own rich and complex history and cultures. I wish the people are all so different. And you'll be king of all this. How do you think you're going to possibly hear the people's opinions? I just asked them. So my only option is to go around, solicit their opinions in earnest. Well, at least you got the right intention, but considering your position and the number of subjects involved, do you think the more practical thing?
You know,
a single king cannot possibly listen to each and every one of his subjects. However, if you take a look at the country I reign in town, you'll find people such as myself. I can govern this town according to whatever your kingly wishes may be. If I can collect some people's opinions and transmit them to you, so that way the king and the people have a direct connection with each other, and just need other leaders to follow suit. That's reassuring to think about. I believe you'll be a righteous king, and many others behind me do too. That said, only follow whatever you think will come out the strongest. Mayhaps some follow you out of fear, just as with Louise. You have duty towards them just as any other, though no doubt you'll have days where you just want to run away.
On the other hand,
and those days, remember this. There are those who are determined to walk with you throughout
don't
thick
you
and thin.
worry.
They believe and support you. They will correct you when you're err. Little by little, they look back and see more and more people behind you.
Have a look.
Now that reminds me, the topic wanted me to give you this. Oh, we got Desert Glass Slap Turn. Fused glass, Starborn husk to mark this. It's a specialty household item unique to Matria. Everyone here makes use of it. In fact, they hope to make productions of this major industry in Matria. Artisans practice pretty hard these days. Just watch. My city's gonna flourish under your rule. I spent some time reassuring Barton, who's overcome with emotion. Last but most certainly not least, Katrina. This guy keeps his chin up, ain't he? Okay. No need to look so blue, my friend. Aren't you gonna face off against the Blight and Louise? Well, I think you're got him whipped. Oh, say, there's something I wanted to tell you. Got a minute?
Hey, so...
Hey, remember how I said I didn't tell you? Well, educational program we found really is doing aces.
Listen.
Sure, couldn't have happened without you, Katrina. Well, you ain't wrong about that, but you're still one who gave the opportunity, of course. Just go to show you, we can make a place for ourselves in the world without stealing and deceiving. You taught me that, you know. It was you who gave my friends the opportunity to make a decent living. Somebody moved to the other towns and opened up a shop.
What a day.
At this rate, I'm gonna have to take up something new just to keep up.
What?
You think of pursuing a new line of work? Well, yeah, you know, that's the point. I'm done bounty hunting. I've been thinking of one thing or another. I told you that we're all fighting for this country. Our paths are different, but We all got a common goal. Got a couple thoughts running loose in my noggin, actually. If you become king, I think I'll journey
If
abroad.
you want my opinion,
I bet someone in charge could use some intel from faraway lands. I'll get that for you. The king's gonna need all the help he can get.
Right.
That'll be perfect for you, Katarina. I'll be counting on you. And I'll find out what's good, what's bad, what's going on in the world, and report back. We can solve the world's issues together.
really now.
Word of warning, though. Don't let this country go to the dog when I'm gone. If I want to not prancing around old Mary like when I get back, I'll knock you a good one. That's fair. Won't much care to see your ugly mug for long spurts, but better make yourself useful, I suppose. I'm gonna do what I do best, and the only thing I want is you watching over me. I'll let you think good and hard on what I mean by that. Well, sure. Ugh, proper daft, I'm out of here. Except for this one thing. There's something everyone made for you, so here you go. Wooden doll sculpture.
I present to you.
Reeve, for your thoughts? They tried to make it look like you. Not bad by half, eh? Everyone brought their best talents for it. Whether it's carving the wood, painting those pretty colors, and all that. If we could mass produce these, that would make a good souvenir, yeah? We could make it a Cronian specialty item. Maybe not that far, but still. Like they say, dream big. Tomorrow's battle is only the first piece of the dream. We better pull off all the stops and win. This country is gonna be ours for the building. I spent some time with Katrina trying to not let her excitement get the best of her. Ooh, look at all that magla. I don't know what we're gonna do with all that. I could. I'm pretty sure at this point I generally could unlock like every single class if I wanted to. I mean, I'm not gonna, because that would be a nightmare to just find all that out. Supposedly there is a better. There's supposed to be like the ultimate grinding spot in this last dungeon, but I'm not gonna. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. More so, I'm just gonna try to get my main classes raised to the maximum and then go from there. So to each their own. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead.
Now then.
I'm just wrapping this up.
Oh, just you wait.
Okay, so yeah, that is everybody to talk to right now. So Galaga.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I think it's time to return to Hush Honeybee Inn and have our final chat with Galaga. So again, I say this. I love these little vignettes. It gives a lot of these characters personality. Just brings some of their journeys full circle, so it's a nice little touch. Again, my favorite one had to be Bridget, honestly. I loved her trials and everything. Fun. Hey, you still up, right? I was thinking about everything that happened so far, and now I can't sleep either. It's incredible, isn't it? In the beginning, there was only 2 of us. Now there's so many allies around you. So many people lent you a hand and believed in your... I wonder why one was so drawn to you.
Hold on.
How do you know myself? Yeah, I see. Yeah, it might be the sort of thing you can't tell for yourself. Well, what do you feel about it inside? I bet the people who support you from the heart feel like they can trust their own wishes and ideals in your hands.
Yep.
Maybe that's what real kings need.
What kind of...
What do you mean a real king?
Let's see.
Someone who is always fighting for the wishes and ideals of others, not his own. When you think about it, the previous king's royal magic was apt. It made sure everyone could wish for their king.
Excuse me.
Remember, the source of magic is anxiety. And I mean, anxiety is just hope combined with fear, don't you think? When people think, I want to do this or I want to be like that, it becomes a power that create or change things. Luis trusts his power this way. No one more firmly believes in his reality than he does. But you're fighting for the modest wishes of many, many people. So take it to heart. The wishes you bear now will one day be the power you
Let's
wield.
have faith.
That magic, I'm sure, will defend even Luis. Or defeat even Luis. Heck, look at the time. We really should try to sleep in so we can give our all tomorrow. Actually, I made something for you that might help here. Satchel of Calm. Smells nice, doesn't it? It's enchanted with magic that calms the heart. Now, lie back. Close your eyes. The fear, the anxiety, they are your enemy. They are the well from which you gather your strength.
Good night.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. One day remains.
I think this is finally it. By the next sunrise, whoever has the most support will be the victor, chosen by the royal magic.
We've gathered enough support to be a match for the Blackguard, but we could be undone by the slightest change in the winds.
I mean, the royal scepter's in Luis's hands now. Whoever the royal magic picks, we'll still have to go stop him.
It is a feat only we can accomplish.
We'll get it done. And Del, you better be watching.
No matter what happens, I will protect you. 'Tis my oath.
You'll come back, right? It feels just like it did on the day Papa left. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't cry. Oh.
Don't worry. Everything will turn out fine. Right, Your Highness?
I'll come back as king.
Right. Then I won't cry. I'll wait for you.
Luis seemed earnest in his wishes, at least. We'd be mistaken to cast him as a villain of pure black and white. But whatever his motives, it doesn't change the fact that his methods amount to massacre. Even if there's more to Luis's arguments than it seemed, you're all my friends. We've come this far together, and I'll always believe in you over him.
I'm not interested in deciding what's right.
Now is not the time for moral ambivalence.
But I see his point. One might search all their life for absolute virtue, but devoid of compromise, they would never find it.
I am glad we travel as friends. I thought that the reason we are less susceptible to the Magla's maddening power was thanks to our mastery of the archetypes. But perhaps it's something else. We just need someone with whom our hearts connect. Someone who is willing to face the same anxiety alongside us and move forward.
Indeed. I too was a slave to my despair, but you all helped me find my way back. I know I'd be lost without you.
Weren't we all at some point? Oh, this is getting a bit syrupy, even for me. Let's just make sure we survive. So the people of a new kingdom can hear our tales.
Then we better have a proper bash once we're back safe and sound. You let the good lady Fabia know we're reserving the place. Hey, Maria?
Okay. I'll ask her to cook something delicious too.
Now that'd be a treat. She cooked this fantastic red grass beedo the first time I was here, and it's been on my mind since.
By request, I've pushed the Skyrunner to her absolute limits too. On my honor as a right, I swear the old girl will get us there in one piece. Bit of a one-way trip, though. Can't promise a return flight.
Well, we're used to improvising escape routes. Tomorrow we settle this, once and for all.
finally heading to the Storm of Magla, where Luis is waiting for us. When you're ready, just pick the location on your map. And we will do that in the next episode, because this one is running a little bit long. I'll admit, I wasn't expecting the chats to take as long as they did, but I'm so glad we did them. Like I said, I feel they really did wrap up a lot of these stories nicely, and did bring up a bunch of good memories. So the next episode, everybody, we're heading into the heart of the storm, and we are going to finally face Luis. I don't think we'll be the end game, but we'll probably be there close. We'll probably word salad. We'll probably won't be much far off from the end. Until then, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos, share this comment if you enjoyed, or just need a bit of background with your life. Until then, it's been StarBornFeline signing off for now, saying, be kind. Try to tomorrow, and I'll see you all next week. Until then, have a great day, evening, or time for watching this, and I hope you all. And I hope whatever issues you all are having get better soon. Until then, goodbye.